Hey gamers, and welcome to my living nightmare.
If I die, then I should be forever embarrassed.
In this video, I decided to do hardcore Terraria on master mode. Now, I've never done hardcore before this video. I decided I'd go for a little challenge and see if I can do it. Part of this video is live streamed and part of it is just recording. So it kind of like jumps around on live stream and recorded content. But yeah, you guys know how hardcore works. If you die, that's it. The character is deleted. You have to start again. Obviously, I started a new world also every time I died. Before we get into it, guys, I just want to say I am trying to get to 5,000 subscribers before the end of the year. I know we can do it. We are well headed on the way. If you guys could subscribe, that would mean the world to me. For a small channel like mine, it means so much. All right, let's get into it. So to start things off, I created a medium-sized world. I cut down some trees and made some wooden armor to start and a wooden sword. I decided I'd just rush straight into the underground desert and try and get some nice loot. I very safely traversed my way through by placing blocks to block off certain enemies. An inline charger then fit through a 2-wide block tunnel that I did not know you could fit through and completely ripped my face off. Time for attempt 2. Once again, I cut down some trees and make some wooden armor. I then head over to a couple living trees and loot the chests inside the living trees. I get a boomerang and some climbing claws. And I also got a flinch staff, which is a summon weapon really early on, so pretty helpful for that extra DPS. I then once again headed back to the underground desert, but once a tomb crawler came by, I was out of there. I then almost killed a zombie and it hit me with its extended arm. I'm dead again. And here is attempt 3. Don't worry, I actually get somewhere at some point. I cut down some trees and head over to a surface cave. I get a spear through the surface cave. I then end up bumping into the Crimson Cave. This has a life crystal sitting in the open, and I very carefully traverse my way down the main large cave of the Crimson. After doing so, there are 2 Crimson Hearts that are completely open for me to smash with a hammer without using any bombs, and I get an Undertaker and then a second Undertaker with a worse modifier. So that's pretty huge. I now have an Undertaker, which is a crazy weapon to have at the start of the game. I then start building a house to get some NPCs because I'm gonna need the arms dealer to buy some musket balls. I then start digging down as it's nighttime and there's not much else to do. I find a life crystal and some ores, and then I make a lead helmet. I keep finding some more ores, life crystals, chests with an extractinator in it. Through this cave, I end up in the underground jungle. I use these caves to kind of safely traverse the underground jungle and hopefully find something good. Ultimately, what I want is a boomstick. In a living tree chest, I find a fiberglass fishing pole, which is a very rare drop, but it is a good one. I then head home and make some silver armor and a lead chest plate, and then I head back to the jungle trying to find a boomstick. Find another chest with the stuff of regrowth in it. In a jungle house chest, I find some Hermes boots, which are always helpful, and then some feral claws. Through all this, I am mining gold and any ores I find that will be very helpful. Find flower boots, let's go. We got that drip, that flower drip. I find a water chest with water walking boots. That's pretty helpful if I want to make Terra Spark boots or something like that later on. I keep exploring safely, finding pretty garbage stuff mostly, and eventually I find a boomstick in a living tree chest by lava, with a sluggish modifier, but it's still good, even with that modifier. But while I was down there, the goblin army decided to arrive, so I will be able to get a tinkerer's workshop to reforge my boomstick shortly if I can defeat the goblins without dying once on master mode. With the new boomstick though, and the nurse's help, who I trapped in a dirt hole just to make sure I had that heal and she didn't die, it wasn't too bad. I just dodged them and pummeled them with bullets and it was completely fine. Surprisingly, I thought the goblin army would cause me much more issues. I actually purposely didn't put my max health to 200 health. I held on to life crystals so that the goblin armies wouldn't come when I didn't want them to, so that I would be strong enough to beat them. But it seems everything was probably fine. But yeah, eventually I defeated them, and I then used a gravitational potion to find some sky islands. I get a shiny red balloon, a celestial magnet, and then a lucky horseshoe and some fledgling wings. Now, fledgling wings are obviously just better than a lucky horseshoe, so I'll take the wings for sure. I then used the hunter potion and went down into the underground and cavern layers to try and find the goblin tinkerer, and shortly after, found him in a small cave, reforged my boomstick to a demonic boomstick, and bought some some rocket boots and a tinkerer's bench. I then made some spectre boots and then lightning boots with the aglet and the anklet of the wind I found. And then I made a little arena for the Eye of Cthulhu when I decided to fight it, and I went straight to the underground desert. Now I'm going here because I want a bar statue which increases your defense when you're near it by 5. I try to be safe in the desert and not die by the massive amounts of desert enemies, and eventually, with the Spelunker Potion, I find a bar statue, and now I'm ready to fight the Eye of Cthulhu. I buff up and consume the suspicious looking eye. Yeah, you're seeing that right, that is a real eyeball. I use the texture pack, it's called like Photoshop fail or something, it's ridiculous. Anyway, with my huge amount of movement and a boomstick, this boss should be pretty easy. My movement speed is absolutely insane. I don't even need a Featherfall potion. I am able to just keep my distance with my wings and shoot it with my boomstick. And our first boss, Eye of Cthulhu, I beat no hit on hardcore. Things are looking great for this run. Will I be able to beat the game on hardcore on my 3rd run? I will not complain about that. In a very bold and brash decision, I decided I was gonna fight the Brain of Cthulhu in the same night while my buffs were still up because I did not want to waste them. So I grabbed my bar statue, heart lantern, and campfire, headed to the Crimson and smashed 1 Crimson Heart and summoned the Brain of Cthulhu. The same strategy goes here. I need to use the boomstick, keep at a distance. Now, the new Brain of Cthulhu gives you confusion debuff, which almost ruined me. But once I started destroying some of the eyeballs, it started to get a bit easier, and I wasn't getting hit anywhere near as much. That is until 2nd phase. After all the eyes are destroyed, the brain comes full force at me and starts creating clones of itself that really start to kind of fool me on which one is which. They're all 100% opacity, and I just have to basically guess, and they don't appear on the map anymore. I just kept shooting and hoping I was hitting the right one, hovering over them to make sure that it is the right one, and eventually the brain fell to me. Definitely not no hit, but not too bad. I was almost full health in the end. Now I have a Brain of Confusion, which is one of the best expert mode accessories. And that does it for the recording portion for now. The next few hours were live streams, so I'm just going to show you the live stream footage, and I'll be back once the recordings start picking up again. I just don't want to die to a stupid way. I did get fledgling wings and a lucky horseshoe, but obviously fledgling wings are just better than a lucky horseshoe. So now I don't take fall damage, so I can't die by fall damage. A boulder might still kill me or something crazy like that. A mana potion. Oh! I never die by boulders. Never! I never die by boulders. Oh no! I don't want to start again. I was such a good run. That took me hours. You might have noticed when I died, it made the Lego Yoda death sound. That's just a texture pack. You can do sound texture packs as well. Oh no, is that a devourer? I'm dead. I have to leave. I have to leave. Oh shoot! Not even close. Stay away. I didn't jump. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Build! Holy crap! And there it is. Musket. It's so hot. Ah! No, not again. Never again. We're fine. We're fine. It's not happening again. I'm never dying by boulder again. Don't worry. We're fine. We're fine. Oh, no, we're not. I don't really want to go in the desert, but there could be good loot in here. Oh, this is a bad idea. This is a really bad idea. How'd I die? Rolling cactus this time. Basically, the desert's boulder. No, yeah, I'm dead. That was just a throw. We go Crimson. Suddenly, I want to go to the left of the world. The jungle's right there, and the Crimson's here. What do I do? If there's bombs like in these pots, I'm okay. Alright. It's doable, it's doable. We're fine. Bam. There's a living tree here. If it has a boomstick, I will lose it. I lost. That's what I'm talking about! I did beat it on my 3rd attempt. I beat the Goblin Army. But that's because I was very... Oh, I saw a chest. My monkey brain was like, open it! Gold chest! I'm actually gonna die by a slime right now. Oh my gosh. That was so close. And today I have only died by traps. That's it. Terraria, but I can only use the pool floaty. That's actually genius. I bet you thought I was gonna drown there. No, no, no. I got it figured out. Ah! I have crystal. We take that. That's the... No! I looked at the chat to see, like the in-game chat, to see if the arms dealer had arrived right when I stopped on a pressure plate. That's insane. That is absurd. How does that happen? I'm yet to die by an enemy today, though, and that's kind of sad. Actually, I'm yet to die by an enemy at all. No, yeah, I'm dead. Yep. I was ready for it. How? How did that happen? No, no, no. Oh, frick! Holy crap. Teleportation potion, okay. That could put me somewhere good. Could also put me in deep doo-doo, so I'll be quick to build. What?! Player can never be placed in a location where they would take damage from any of the following environmental hazards. Lava. Okay, I see you there. And I am not going to fall for it. I don't think I can kill a Pinky. I got random TP potions, but I'm not taking my chances again. It can be... no! Oh! Oh! My gosh! I had a heart attack. Okay, so we're back... Guys. I don't want to start again. Oh! Yes, we're kind of... I guess... Oh, I'm dead. And then it's like blocked off and it's nothing. There's literally water. I thought I was safe. The pyramid would be big. Is there a pyramid? It would be big, but out of all of the deserts I have searched... I mean, there could be a pyramid here, actually. Yeah, there's no pyramid. It's just a peculiarly shaped mountain. There is one! Flying carpet! Huge. Actually huge. I mean, it's just embarrassing if I die at this point, right? It's just embarrassing. If I die, then... I mean, I should be forever embarrassed. Oh my gosh. That seems so scripted. Clip that. The perfect time. No! No! Why did it blow up? Was there a pressure plate? Wow, this guy has health. Whoa! No. Okay, that was a few devastating losses. Not my best display ever. A few hours of absolute pain, but here we go again. I am determined to make this the run that I will beat. I start off as I normally do, grab some wood, make some wood armor. I head to the east and there is some living trees. I did get a godly trident, which is a pretty decent lance early game, so I guess I'll take it. I then head down into a surface cave. Now, I haven't had many good surface caves, but this surface cave was very good. It had a minecart which led me into more connecting caves, which allowed me to get stuff like a cloud in a bottle and some ores like gold, iron, and silver. So there is one strategy I made sure I was implementing in this world that I had not been doing before. I put a pressure plate in my hotbar so that I could equip it and see all the wires that led to traps. So I could see ahead of time where the traps are and stay away from them. For example, I put it out and I could see that that pressure plate was rigged to 2 dart traps. So hopefully we don't die by a trap ever again. So I kept heading down the cave. Eventually that cave led to the underground jungle, and that leads me back to the streams. Take it away, stream CJ. If I get a boomstick, it's all I need. All I need. Everyone, okay! The extractinator's here. That was manifested. Everyone manifest a boomstick real quick. Stuff of regrowth is good. Here we go, here we go, here we go. No flower boots. This is the one.
Guys, we're doing the opposite. You guys are manifesting for stuff of regrowth right now. What is spawning the crabs? I hate the jungle. Oh, the crabs are spawning the crabs. It's an infinite crab spawn. Guys, I'd rather you didn't manifest, because I'll get it if you don't manifest. Guys, that's all we needed. Ooh, slime is falling. Okay. Oh yeah, I have a texture pack on. Slime stuff? What the frick? Did he despawn? He actually just despawned. Fair enough. Evil presence? I don't know if I can do that. Yeah, look at the eye. Look at the eye. Look at it. Oh my gosh. I don't have that much horizontal speed, bro. It's kind of bad right now. Get off me. Oh my gosh, this knockback! Bro, chill. Okay, I'm full health. It's fine. We're fine. Nurse cheese. Come and clutch. Easy. Easy! Let's go! Another slime stuff! What? I don't know if I've ever got a slime stuff from a drop before. I just got 2 of them. Let's get to the extractinating. Less defense, but I get that range damage. Max health A, yes, and I've got an extra one for the shimmer as well. And an extra one for a heart lantern. And an extra one for a second heart lantern. It's the outer 5th of the world, right? So, what the frick? Okay, hello. I'll take a pyramid. There's some in a bottle. Oh, heck yeah! We found it, boys. I want to catch these things. They're pretty. Oh, crap. Let's just be quick with this. Throw that in there. Throw that in there. Throw that in there. Oh, frick. Let's grab these and go. Alright, gummy worm. Bang. Vital crystal. Bang. And increases mining and building speed. Yes, let's go. Okay, so I would have loved to kept streaming through this playthrough and for the rest of this video, but my internet went out for 5 days. I had nothing to do, so I decided to just grind this hardcore playthrough and try and get it done. So we're back to recording for a while, until around the end of the video. Alright, so now having beaten the Eye of Cthulhu, I headed over the jungle and started making some houses, and then a blood moon decided to happen. Now I'm probably fine with the blood moon. Then it's not that hard unless I start fishing some random crap. I just use my boomstick to keep things back and kill them. And I get a money trough from a blood moon enemy. And that's about all the exciting stuff that happened in the blood moon. I then start being a good boy and I do some fishing like I always should, doing angler quests like the man that I am. Only Chads do fishing quests. And I fish for some armored cavefish and some hemopiranha. And then slime rain occurs for the 2nd time. So now I can actually fight the king slime and defeat it, hopefully. So after a while, the king slime finally spawns. This fight was fine. I mean, I got down to like a bit more than half health. It wasn't that bad. And I end up getting the slime mount, which is probably my favorite mount in the game. Its vertical movement is insane. I then went down into the underground desert and I got myself 2 bar statues. I then decided I'd just grind the oasis in the desert and hope for some pearls, and especially a pink pearl, which I can put into the shimmer and get permanent increase to my luck. Eventually, after 86 oysters, I eventually got a pink pearl, and I got the galaxy pearl, which increases my luck. I got some more gnomes, which increase luck. If you have increased luck, it in turn increases your damage because you are hitting those high roll damages more often with luck. It's actually very good. So after killing enough goblin scouts, I had enough tattered cloth that I was able to make the goblin battle standard. And then I summoned the goblins because they weren't coming on their own. I then easily defeated the goblin army, used a hunter potion and went down to find the goblin. After about 20 minutes of searching for him, I finally found him in some random cave. And I'm able to get the rocket boots and the Tinker's Bench, which allow me to get lightning boots. I then prepared a very large area for the Brain of Cthulhu. I did not want to die at this point, and I summoned it. Now I started off using the sand gun, but I realized that the sand gun dropped sand on the platform, and that was kind of messing me up, so I just used the boomstick. I kind of prefer the boomstick. And yeah, pretty easily I defeat the Brain of Cthulhu. Now I'm able to create a Deathbringer pickaxe and head into the underworld. I used an obsidian skin potion, jumped in the lava like any sane person would, and started digging down and collecting some hellstone. The ability to get hellstone before Skeletron is kind of insane, and before Queen Bee, but I didn't make the rules, Relogic did. I then stupidly forgot that my obsidian skin ran out 20 health in lava. Used a recoil potion, pretty clutch. If I was in there for any longer, I probably would have died, and then went and nursed. And I was fine.
but barely. I then made some Hellstone armor, and I am planning to be melee in this playthrough. It has much more survivability than any of the classes. I made a volcano, which is a new fiery greatsword, which is just absolutely busted. I then went down into the underground jungle and created a nice big arena for the queen bee. Yeah, that is just a freaking bee. Like, that is a Photoshop bee. So I have Hellstone armor, so ideally I want to use a sword, but the queen bee is not the easiest thing to hit with a sword, so I just use the boomstick mainly, and whenever I can, I use the volcano. So pretty easily I defeat the queen bee, only with half health left. Also, you might notice that there are tombstones. They are not my tombstones, obviously. This is hardcore. If you see tombstones, they are from NPCs dying. I found a lava charm in a glowing mushroom biome. That's pretty rare. I guess I'll take it. I wasn't really looking for it, but I'll take it. I ended up getting 2 reaver sharks back to back in the ocean. And then shortly after I found a sawtooth shark. I don't know, I'm just kind of built different. I made a Hive 5 yo-yo with the queen bee accessory that should do some big damage. Then a goblin army decided to come on its own, finally. So I had to absolutely serve them, show them who's boss, put them back in their place. They'll never come back. After this pounding, never. So after the goblin's embarrassing performance, the Slime King wanted some more. Everyone wants some. So I then proceeded to murder the whole slime population and then also murder the king slime. And I got the Royal Delight pet. After sleeping during the daytime as normal people do, I went over to the dungeon to fight the cursed old man Skeletron. Yeah, that's just a skeleton. That's literally just a real life skeleton. I then chucked all my bee nades at it. That is a lot of bees. That is a lot of bees. I made quick work of Skeletron's hands with the volcano. It's actually like busted how quickly the volcano destroys the hands. And thanks to the massive damage of the bees, Skeletron falls to his hands. I then head down into the dungeon as anyone would, mostly looking for a Muramasa. But of course, as I was looking for one particular thing, I got absolutely everything else that exists aside from that. But after a while, I did get the sword and a shadow key, but I didn't find a cobalt shield. But it's okay, who needs knockback immunity anyway? So after getting the Muramasa, I'm able to craft the Knight's Edge. This thing is busted. You'll see, this thing is just nuts. I fought the Eye of Cthulhu multiple times for cash. I built some houses in the snow for the goblin and the mechanic, and I built some houses in the underworld for the weirdos who like the underground. Now with a very happy tinkerer, since he's living right next to his crush, I was able to reforge my Knight's Edge to legendary. Now there's one thing left to do. Head down to the underworld and create a massive bridge for the Wall of Flesh. I did find a Dark Lance while I was down there, which has been buffed, so it's not bad. I got a Guide Voodoo Demon pretty quickly and continued to create my bridge. I also got a Life Force Potion and a Sun Fury. After about 30 minutes of building a bridge from the middle of the world to almost the furthest east you can get of the world, I was ready to fight the wall. I threw the Guide Voodoo Doll into the lava and challenged it. Can we beat the Wall of Flesh on hardcore master mode? It all comes down to this. I start off by poking the little hungries with my Dark Lance, and then I pull out my Knight's Edge and start whacking the wall. All the hungry are dead now. I am doing hundreds of damage per second. I keep hitting it, keep hitting it. Can I do it? Can I beat it? And that's it. I built over 10 times the length of what I used as a bridge. The Knight's Edge absolutely decimated the master mode Wall of Flesh. How is that balanced? How is that okay? That's not okay. That is insane. Now in hard mode, things are going to get much harder. Enemies are going to do insane amounts of damage. I need to be as careful as possible. I did get a warrior emblem and a breaker blade, which is kind of insane to get straight away. Head straight to the Crimson to smash some Crimson altars, and I get cobalt mithril and adamantite. We are going old school with these ores. The traveling merchant arrived, and I checked his store, and he had an orange Zappinator and a Gatligator straight away. This is kind of insane to get pretty early. I'm not magic, but even so, an orange Zappinator is big damage early game. So I bought both of them. Neither are melee, but I just need anything that does damage right now. I then start doing the hard mode ore grind. A problem was my whole elevator was basically crimson. It got completely corrupted and overtaken with crimson. This was a big problem because crimson enemies hit hard. Underground crimson enemies, even even surface crimson enemies hit so hard, so I had to be very careful where I was going. I eventually get enough mithril to make a mithril anvil and a mithril drill, and then I start mining some adamantite. And after a while of mining plenty of adamantite, enough to make armor and more, and then I decided to murder my NPCs. Now there is a reason to this, I swear. Hear me out. I needed more graves to create a graveyard biome so that I could get corrupt seeds from the dryad. Then I could make an artificial corrupt biome and get myself some ebon koi, which create wrath potions, which increases my damage by 10%. While I was killing some random enemies in the crimson, a crimson slime dropped a crimson key. This is huge. If I can get past Plantera, vampire knives will be so helpful. They will heal me up whenever I'm in trouble. This is actually huge, and I got so incredibly lucky here. Now I just need to not die. I got a rain song, which is a pretty sick guitar. So since Nimbus was spawning, that meant it was raining. So I went over to the ice biome to try and farm some ice golems. I was hoping to get some frost cores and an ice feather. So I cheesed the ice golems by living one block above me and just shooting it with my own Zappinator. And the first one dropped an ice feather and a frost core. And then randomly, while I was killing ice enemies in the blizzard, I found a frozen key. What is going on? This is actually insane. I swear this happened and I did not cheat for this. I'm just absolutely astounded. Now, the frozen key gives you a summon, a sentry, which, you know, it's not bad. I'm not a summoner, but it's still good extra damage. I then killed my last frozen golem. I still needed a bit of adamantite, so I went down and grabbed some more adamantite. There was a crimson mimic, but it was looking really sketchy, and I did not want to die, so I went home. The loot was not worth dying. And then I made my frost helmet, and I now have full frost armor, which gives me some good defense, and it gives me melee damage and range damage, so I can use both ranged and melee as I please. I then went up to fight the wyvern, who I killed pretty easily with my gun and my Zappinator, and I made some frozen wings. I then made a goblin battle standard and summoned the goblin army, hoping that I'd find some goblin warlocks and I can get some good drops from it. The first one gets me kinda low, but it drops a shadow flame hex doll, which is magic, so it's not very helpful. And then the second one dropped another shadow flame hex doll, and that was the whole invasion. So I had to get another goblin battle standard and spawn another one, and the next one drops a shadow flame bow, which is pretty good, especially since I now do extra range damage and melee damage. I kept fighting and another warlock spawned, and the weapon that I was originally looking for did drop from it, the shadow flame knife. This is a pretty dang good weapon that you can get at the start of hard mode. I then went down and fought the wall of flesh again, and I got a summoner emblem. I then went down to the shimmer and shimmered the summoner emblem into a ranger emblem, and I also buffed my NPCs with the spell tome. I went down to hell and I found a crimson mimic. I then used my long platform in hell to keep my distance from the crimson mimic, and it dropped a dart pistol, which is also a pretty good weapon in early hard mode. I then decided I'd do some mimic farming. I wanted to find a titan glove for the power glove accessory. I got a philosopher's stone, which you can't cheese anymore, but eventually I got the titan glove I wanted and made the power glove accessory. And then I farmed a bunch of rotten chunks to spawn the Eater of Worlds, and after killing the Eater of Worlds, maybe after struggling a little too much in hard mode, I was able to get a worm scarf. Then the pirate invasion spawned. This wasn't too bad, I just kept my distance from stuff like the captain and all the pirates. Once the flying Dutchman spawned, I just kept flying left and right so that it couldn't hit me with the cannons, and just shot backwards at it. Eventually I cleared the pirate invasion with not too much issue. A gold bunny literally sat in my house for a good amount of time, and I just completely missed it. I'm only seeing this now in the editing. I don't know how I missed that, and it just walked away and despawned. So as I'm ready to fight a mechanical boss, the blood moon rises and I feel vibrations from deep below. That means the destroyer is going to spawn on a blood moon, but at least I'm prepared for the destroyer. So I buff up while it's a blood moon, and I start using my shadow flame knife, my shadow flame bow, and my dart pistol. The dart pistol, I didn't really have the ammunition prepared. I had crystal darts which bounce between the enemies, but it does kind of pierce through him, so it wasn't too bad of a weapon. And the shadow flame bow also pierces. Shadow flame knife bounces and hits multiple segments, so I was kind of prepared for this, but I wasn't really ready for the destroyer. But just making sure not to get hit by the head and absolutely annihilated by it I was very nervous. I did not want to die, obviously. Keeping my distance from him, shooting him constantly. The destroyer is finally defeated, and that is one mechanical boss down. Then the gold bunny came back randomly another day. I actually saw it and caught it this time, which I quickly turned into a golden delight. So yes, I cooked it up, okay? I cooked the golden bunny that came back for me. Do you want me to feel bad? Yes, I feel bad. What do you want from me? I feel bad, okay? I decided I'd fight the twins. Now with the Shadow Flame Knife, this isn't that bad. I just need to keep my distance. My frozen wings help me keep my distance, good mobility. Throughout this fight, I was trying to figure out why my Philosopher's Stone wasn't working properly. So after running out of my dart pistols, I switched to my Shadow Flame Knife and decided to pummel Spasmatism first. Get Spasmatism out of the way, then I can solo out Retinizer and his lasers on his own. Eventually, Spaz blows up into smithereens and all I have is Retinizer. I solo him out with my Shadow Flame Knife. Eventually, dodging all the lasers, on almost half health, I defeat the twins. Now it's only Skeletron Prime left of the mechanical bosses. We are getting relatively far into the playthrough now. All we need is defeat Plantera and then we have Vampire Knives and that's huge. I make some Hallowed Armor, which gives me a dodge. You know how helpful that is. Dodges. I have a Brain of Confusion dodge and a Hallowed Armor dodge. With nothing else to do, I make a Mechanical Skull. I'm pretty much ready for this, and I spawn Skeletron Prime. This boss has a lot of health, so I just need to not make too many mistakes. This fight does not start off well. I Shield of Cthulhu dashed into a Crimson Slime, then into his hand, and I got absolutely stuck inside of Skeletron Prime's head. I had so much nerves here. I was so worried about dying that I was just fumbling. I magic mirror. I'm on 4 health. I went down to 4 health. 4 health on this hardcore playthrough. I didn't even realize it was that close until now. I magic mirror home and quickly nurse. That is the absolute closest it's ever been in this playthrough. That was insane. So let's not let that happen again. The whole playthrough was on the line there. So I just keep throwing my Shadow Flame Knives at its head and its hands. If I destroy a hand in the process, good, it'll do less damage. From now on in this fight, I don't get hit that much. It's not that hard. As long as you don't dash into an enemy and get stuck in the head, you know, it's not that bad. And after all that, I defeat Skeletron Prime at 11:52 PM with full health. I then make the Excalibur, which has been buffed. I love its new area of effect type swing. And yeah, I got a life fruit and I start mining some chlorophyte. I am making sure to kill turtles whenever I see them. Be very careful that they don't spin at me and kill me, because they do insane damage if they're spinning, because I need those turtle shells. So I go around in the jungle looking for chlorophyte and life fruit. I don't find that much life fruit, but I do find a lot of chlorophyte. Eventually, I kill enough turtles to get all 3 turtle shells I need, and I make some turtle armor. Getting turtle armor pre-Plantera is insane. Just like Hellstone armor, you can get turtle armor before any of the other classes can get their good armor. I then made an Avenger emblem so that I can make a mechanical glove, and then went down and killed some bats so that I could get a magma stone, which turned it into a fire gauntlet. I then combined some chlorophyte bars with Excalibur to make True Excalibur, and I fought the Destroyer again with the True Excalibur to get enough souls so that I could create the True Knight's Edge, which honestly is not as good as True Excalibur. It's still decent, it has a projectile unlike True Excalibur. Now is a great part of the game. It has been enough time that I can go through the jungle and search for life fruit. I also went into the Shimmer and put a life fruit into the Shimmer for that permanent extra defense. A solar eclipse happened while I was down in the jungle, so I went up here and whacked some things with my sword, and I got 2 broken bat wings, which allows me to make some bat wings, and that is better than the frozen wing. I then got hit by a jungle creeper down to 25 health. This was a very close call. That's how much damage the jungle enemies do. But that all happened while I was mining out an area for the Plantera fight. I'm making a big arena. I don't want it to be too small. I don't want to take any chances. It needs to be big enough to kill Plantera. I then made some asphalt, since we now have the steampunker, and put it along the bottom of the arena. I put all my arena buffs down, buffed up, and broke Plantera's bulb. Now with this fight, I have a sword, so it's not completely easy. The best way to fight Plantera is at a range and just do circles around her. So I was struggling a little bit. And that's only the first phase. So it's not looking great. It's not looking great, guys. I then enter the second phase and I decided to start throwing my Shadow Flame knife at it. The Shadow Flame knife is a melee weapon, but it's basically a ranged weapon. I can stay at a range and do the damage I need to and not worry about getting bit in half by Plantera. But I did use the True Excalibur to clear out the little Edie things. I then just went all in on the Shadow Flame knife, just constantly throwing it at Plantera, and that was a very good decision because eventually Plantera died pretty easily to that. I went home to a blood moon, but I wasn't too worried about that. I went down into the dungeon, which is now the post-Plantera dungeon, so I was very scared, especially of like Diabolists and stuff, but it wasn't that bad. I killed a Bonely and it dropped a Tabby straight away, so that's just a better dash. I'm very glad I got that drop very quickly. Then I killed another Bonely and that one dropped the black belt. So, I mean, I'll definitely take that. Getting Master Ninja Gear now, extremely helpful. Master Ninja Gear is one of my favorite accessories. Quickly, I find the frozen chest, I open it up and get the Frost Hydra. And the whole reason I came down here, I quickly find the Crimson chest, open it up, and I get my Vampire Knives, and I head straight home. Because that is all I needed, Master Ninja Gear and Vampire Knives, and the Frost Hydra. And I don't want to spend any more time down there than I need to. Then got the Vampire Knives to its best reforge, which is Godly, and I headed straight to the Lizard Temple. I'm not going here to fight Golem just yet. I clear out all the traps and loot all the chests. From that, I get some Solar Tablets, which, once it's daytime, allows me to summon the Solar Eclipse. With the Vampire Knives, I'm not too worried about dying. Anytime I get relatively low or lose any health, I can just throw my Vampire Knives and leech the health back. Vampire Knives are literally broken. I love this thing. So the main reason I am doing this is for two things. I want the Moonstone, which I don't need just yet necessarily. I need it once I have the Sunstone to make a very good melee accessory, the Celestial Stone. But the main thing I want is Mothron to spawn. From that, I can get the Yo-Yo it drops, but mainly I want the Broken Hero Sword to make the Terra Blade. The first Mothron I kill drops nothing, just money. But the second one I kill, with no problems because I have Vampire Knives and I could quickly heal, drops the Broken Hero Sword, and I quickly head over to a Mithril Anvil and create the Terra Blade. This weapon is broken. This is the first time I'm using it since it was buffed. It's insane. The new wave of damage it creates, I can't even put to words how OP they've made melee now. I used to never play melee. I am now a melee main. And then the next Mothron I killed dropped the Eye of Cthulhu Yo-Yo. After just a few reforges, I got a legendary Terra Blade. This thing is going to destroy everything. I then went and did another Solar Eclipse because no vampire dropped a Moonstone. And from this one, I got multiple Moonstones. Of course, I got multiple of them. All right, you're up to speed. That is everything that happens offline in my videos. Now, take it away, streamer CJ, for the rest of the playthrough. Can we beat the Moonlord in hardcore master mode, or will I fall flat and have to do this all over again? Take it away.
Toxic Carp. Bruh. I wish I got it that quick on my no guns or bows. What? Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Bam! Let's go, boys! Let's go. All I want is a sunstone. I want a sunstone. Oh gosh, it looks so weird. So you can't hit back the fist anymore. The fist goes all the way through, even if you hit it. That's the main difference. But yeah, that definitely makes this phase a lot harder. But the fists are about to be destroyed anyway, so not big deal, not big deal. I have Vampire Knives to heal if I get hit. I do want to fight this at least twice, because I want all the beetle husks. Oh, that's just actually pathetic. Actually a pathetic fight. Let's go again. Let's go again. Dev armor. I've never seen this dev armor before. Heat ray. Like, yeah, just give me everything I don't want. This is stupid. Stupid. We literally fought the golem 16 times or something, and it didn't drop it. Finally! Okay, we got it, we got it. Now let's make our beetle armor. Beetle leggings, beetle helmet, and now I want the mail. No, the shell. We'll go shell. What do I need to do? I'm just scared. I'm just scared, okay? I'm scared. I'm scared to fight any of the bosses from now. I'm scared to fight Empress of Light. I gotta fight Empress of Light, but I'm very terrified too. No, 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 no. No. Not today, thank you. I do not want to fight that. There's another one. Please, I don't want that. I don't want it. Oh, shoot. Okay. Okay. Let's cook that guy up. I really want to prepare for the pillars. I want to have enough buffs to keep me going because I don't want to die. I do not want to die. I got to use my buffs on the pillars and I should be fine. Just don't be stupid. There's a trick to cheese the solar pillar that I'm going to do. Oh gosh, my heart's beating. All right, let's go. Okay, the damage is good. The damage is good so far. How did I not refresh my wings there? I thought I stepped on the platform. How did I not? I went through it. But this is probably fine. I'm probably completely fine. I'll probably destroy this. Like, I haven't even been hit yet. But second phase and third phase are where it gets a little tricky. Alright, second phase now. I killed the sharks basically instantly. Okay, I got hit. Let me just vampire knives back up. Yeah, okay, we're fine, we're fine. We're fine, we've got this. It's just the tornadoes are kind of scary. And this third phase is where it gets hard. Great. Heal up, heal up, heal up. I still have a heal pot. But I haven't needed to do it. Boom. Didn't even have to heal. Crazy. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go again. Let's go again. Go again while our buffs are up. Okay, some of my buffs are about to run out. Okay. Heal up, heal up. I did have the heal pot there. Oh, freaking heck. Okay, that was close. That was closer. I don't even know what I want from Duke. Only the wings, but the wings are low drop rate, right? But if I don't get these wings, what wings am I gonna get? I can get Empress of Light, but those are rare as well, I think. Why is melee Relogic's favorite class? Clearly. They're like, yeah, let's just freaking make melee even better. Which honestly, the swords needed a rework, but... I got the flare on, and a trophy, okay. One more, let's go. Oh! No one told me, Wow, that would have helped. I had the fishing accessories on. Okay, tsunami. We didn't get the wings, that's fine. Gnome. I suppose I'm ready. Ready as I'll ever be. You can't, Philosopher's Stone cheese anymore. Which kind of sucks, but it's fine. It doesn't say that on the wiki that they changed it, but they definitely did. Right. I was gonna say out so far I've done no hit, but that's not true anymore. Did Lucy the Axe just cry to me? Okay, it's gonna go in second phase in a second. Here we go, second phase. This is where it gets hard. Oh my gosh, there's so many projectiles. How am I supposed to dodge all those? Let's go! On full HP. Sheesh! Vampire knives be poggers. Night glow, not great. But we will take the Soren insignia. Right, let's go again. Just vampire knife back to full. And I'm good. Let's go. Starlight, okay. We just don't have the wings. The wings are the only thing I would like to get. Easy claps. That should be the last one, or else it's gonna turn daytime and I'm gonna die. Kaleidoscope. Not what I wanted, but it's cool. Oh, I got the pet, the summon. But I didn't get the wings. So last one. Okay, there we go. Please give me the wings. No. Okay. You're quite a small... Oh, don't you dare! Don't touch me. Don't probe me. No probing today. No wings. Wait, there's a prismatic lace swing. There was. There is. There it is. Kill it. Round 2. Alright. It'd be Pog if it gave me wings this time. Like, that'd be so sick. But I gotta do reverse psychology with this game. I don't want the wings. Oh my gosh. Why does it work every time? Let's make sure it's nighttime so I get the werewolf buff. Okay. Why do blood moons always ruin my plans? You know what? I'm not letting it stop me. I'm gonna do it anyway. Let's go. Wait, I forgot I ran out of Ichor. It's fine, we're fine. We're fine. This boss is easy. Oh, crap! I was aiming right at it and it hit the... Okay, that is not good. That has made the fight twice as hard. And the wyvern spawned. Okay, we're fine. Now it's only one. We're good. We're good, we're good, we're good. This boss is fine as long as you don't hit the wrong one. You hit the wrong one and it goes downhill. Fast. Right, I gotta go home quick. Because I don't want to die by the Martian. Okay, no. It's not even here. Alright, Solar's right there. I want to do Solar first. I want to cheese it. I've never cheesed it before, but I do want to. Terrorblade don't work. And now we just freaking start whacking them. GG. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Now I can make my weapons. Alright, so that's Vortex down. Now we gotta go and do Stardust. Probably next. Oh yeah, no pressure. Just like probably 10 hours of progress down the drain. Just for a funny clip. Funny, he died. Haha. No. I will not die. I refuse. Another one down. One more to go. Nebula. Which is the scariest one, to be honest. Alright. Let's hope I don't die to these guys. I'm gonna buff. I got vampire knives. I just keep using vampire knives and I should be okay. You can see the damage is a little bit more crazy here. Without cheesing, this is the hardest pillar. Nebula's is kind of cringe because it has these teleporting guys. I just hate the magician type enemies because they teleport. The brain suckers, if they get on you, they suck. Yeah, just stay off the ground and those things can't hurt you. Oh gosh. Let's put auto pause on. Alright. Let's go. And I gotta make the potions, which I guess are made over here. My heart is racing. Tell me about it. Oh my gosh, please. Please let this be done. I don't know if I prepared enough for this. I didn't make like a big asphalt bridge or anything. I'm just gonna go for it. Okay. Let's buff up. Yeah, I got nurse there. Let's go. I forgot about the... Okay, it settled my nerves a bit. The texture pack. Oh crap, okay. Bold attention. I forgot. I can't take this seriously right now. All right. This is the best texture pack I've ever seen. Okay, it's not life stealing, but I thought it works when. Oh no, okay, it worked there. I got this. I got this. Look at it on the map. Okay. Oh crap, these things are not hurt enough. Damn, melee does so much damage. What the frick? Still not leeching, I don't know why. Alright, we gotta get left. There's no death lasers, so there are try for Cthulhu's. Alright, can I heal? I can leash. No, I can't. Okay. Let's heal pot. Core time! I don't know if I'm hitting it. Yeah, I am. Oh, kinda. Sometimes. Come on, baby. 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 Don't choke now. Don't choke now. Let's go! Let's go! Yes! Woo! Gamers! Not even close. Like, I didn't even drop below 400 health, I think. 300 at the lowest. Oh my gosh, let's go. I didn't even have to nurse heal. Saul did not stand a chance. Saul stood nothing. Let's go. I got the same dev armor. I got Star Wrath. Let's go. Star Wrath and Luna thing. I'm shaking. Victory.
Thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a like, subscribe down below. We are trying to hit 5,000 before the end of the year. I don't know if we can do it. Originally, at the start of the video, I said 3,000, but we hit that before I even finished editing this video. The support has been insane lately. I'm so very grateful for you all and the amount of support you are showing my channel. I very much appreciate it. And just subscribing goes such a long way for such a small channel. And then you can see when I upload something like this again. Also, have a look out for my live streams. As you saw in this video, I do live stream the content that I make, so hop on in, say hello, and chill with me while I suffer from these challenges. Also, I have a Discord channel. If you're interested in joining my community, I have a small community on Discord. That is in the description. Just click the link and it'll send you an invite to the Discord channel. I'll see you guys next time.